Hi, everybody. Welcome to Ask Czarina. It's Janine Truitt. I'm here. I made it. It's the end of the week. I'm seriously slacking, but not on purpose. It's just been one of those weeks, and I kind of juggle with, do I record? Do I not record? I decided to record because that's what this is about. It's about pushing yourself and doing what you need to do. And plus, I like speaking with you guys. So I realize it's late in the week. I realize we're going into a slow period, but I'm going to put myself out there anyway, in your face, to let you know what's going on with me. So hope you had a great week. I've had an incredibly crazy, chaotic, but productive week. And actually, it's been really, really awesome. It started great. It's ending on a high note, and that's the best you can ask for. I don't have any HR tidbits for you, but I do have some places to direct you because this is like the week of guest blogging for me. And so I'm going to kind of direct you along where I've been this week and what I'm talking about elsewhere other than the aristocracy of HR. It's all kind of connected, right? So, where am I this week? This week, I am over at justhaves.com. And Just Haves is a lifestyle blog. It's actually founded by Justine Santaniello, and she's very kind to reach out to me a few months back with some interest in doing some collaboration. So, we had done a Twitter chat. I think it's been about 2 months now, either a month or two now, since that Twitter chat. And I did some blogging with her as well, some guest blogging. And so that's finally hitting. And so this week I have an article with her that is called Who Runs Business, and it's women. Whoop whoop. And basically, I am sharing some startling statistics. And when I say startling, I don't mean startling in a bad way. I mean startling in a good way about the uptick and increase in female entrepreneurship. And then I go further to discuss why I think this is increasing, and I have my reasons. So if you're interested at all, head over to justhaves.com and check out that article. This week, I am also on Womaner, and that is WOMENEUR.com. That is a normal, regular post for me that I contribute to, and this week I am writing about ways to know when it's time to outsource. So it's actually called Sink or Swim. Knowing 5 ways that you'll know when it's time to outsource. And basically, the article is about, as a business owner, when do you know that it's time to ask for help or outsource some work? I am kind of at a point now in my business where I am having these discussions with myself and with people that I trust about what kinds of things I need to start to delegate out, because it can get um, pretty crazy when it's just you working on things, and sometimes you don't realize that if you give the work to somebody else, the things that you're not exactly maybe the best at, or the things that you don't necessarily like to do, that it frees you up to do the stuff you do like to do. Win-win. So that you can find under careers in business at womaner.com. And in addition, I am at Performance I Create. Now that's my fam bam. Those are my people. And that's also a regular contribution spot. And this week I'm talking about union mentality and the price of breeding a culture of mediocrity. So this is a very HR post, and pretty much just discusses what my thoughts are on what it means to be in a union and what the union presence in an organization brings to the table. And I kind of take a historical look at the labor movement and just simply ask, is the union as it is today? And when I say the union, I realize that there are several if not hundreds of unions comprised under, what we say is union, but has the union or labor movement evolved into something that was born of the intention of the original labor movement? So what do I mean by that? Are we upholding what the original labor movement was about? And my thoughts are we're not really. We're not really. And there's a mentality that exists in union environments that um, really is difficult for an HR practitioner to deal with, to navigate, and even in some cases corrupts the unknowing HR practitioner. So I share some different thoughts about that at Performance I Create. So if you care to take a look, I'm over at performanceicreate.com as well with that article. So see, even when I'm not on the aristocracy of HR, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm always writing. I'm never not writing. But this week I just was at a loss. And then I realized I had these three gifts, and I figure community should know when I'm writing always. So here's where I'm at. And definitely feel free to check those articles out. In addition, I will be on Black Biz Scope tomorrow. And if you don't know what that is, I'll explain. So I've taken the leap into Periscope land. I didn't think I would land there at all, but I'm there and I like it. And so Black Biz Scope is actually a show that has been developed by Christine St. Ville, Moms in Charge on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope, Adia Rogers, Trendy Socialite on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope, and also Coils by Nature, Pam. And what they did is they put their heads together and they decided to create a platform and a community that supported and promoted Black-owned businesses. So they've been running this every Friday for several weeks now. And what they do is in the morning hours between like 10 and 11, and then again 6 to 7:45 p.m. In the evening every Friday, they allow Black-owned businesses to showcase themselves. So anywhere from 5 to 15-minute slots to basically tell people who you are, what you do, why you started your business, this kind of thing. And I think it is brilliant. They have already been written up by Madame Noir. They've been written up by Atlanta Black Star. They've been written up by Huffington Post. So it is very much catching on. I have not been able to view every single one of them, but I have watched a few and supported actually for the full hours last Friday. And I have to say I am very, very impressed with the amount of support that is present on Periscope during each of the scopes of the business owners. It is beyond incredible and so dope. And so I will be on tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be debuting Talent Think Innovations and talking about why I started the business, why I have a passion for this thing called HR, why I have a passion for this thing called business, and just sharing my journey and connecting with some really great people. So if you're on Periscope, please follow me. I am at Czarina of HR on Periscope, like I am on Twitter and elsewhere. And I'd love to see you and certainly say hello and throw up some hearts and all that jazz. So that's going down tomorrow. Oh, and I'll also be talking about the Honest Diversity webinar series that's going to be starting not next week, but the week after next. So I'll be giving more details on that and asking people to support and sign up for those webinars. So that's a little bit about what's going on with me. Other than that, I'm just kind of getting ready to get back into the swing of things next week. Baby girl number one's going back to school, and that means back to school shopping this weekend. And I'm just going to try to milk the last of what's left of summer. So, in any event, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Aristocracy of HR YouTube channel. Stay tuned because I have so much more to share with you guys as the year ends, and certainly going into 2016. A lot of great things coming down the pike. So please subscribe so that you are in the know. And I wish you a great and fantastic end to the week and a great weekend as well. Take care.